Ladies and gentlemen, INART did it again. A 1/6 scale bombshell dropping the 1/6 scale community, and we have to talk about it with a little bit of controversy. Let's get into What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Riley Reviews back again with a Riley Reveal video, and today is a very special one. If you didn't already know, about a couple hours ago, they have officially showed their Wonder Festival figures. We talked about this in our previous video that this is coming, and we finally have it here. And you're going to get my thoughts, the community's thoughts, because there's a lot of interesting things to talk about, and your thoughts watching. I want to hear you guys in the comments talk about all the stuff you love, maybe the stuff you don't like as much. But before we do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content. We are on the road to 3,000 subs, so hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and bang the bell notifications so you don't miss any future content. But we got that all the way. Let's talk about it. Starting off with an absolute bang, the Joaquin Phoenix is shown officially. You know, I've been salivating at the mouth to see what this officially looks like, and we are looking at it. And what I can say is this looks absolutely amazing. Let's go. I have to say it. It's 2 a.m. here, but I don't care. Let's freaking go. I am hyped for this. The Joaquin Phoenix is looking glorious. It is looking amazing. I am so happy. Let's do a little, look at that full on zoom in HD photo there. What do you guys think? What do you think about the likeness? This is the Rhodium. This is what INART is saying. This is when they are at their peak. This is peak INART right here. And do you think that this is peak? Do you think this is the best thing we've seen so far out of any figure? Or do you find something better maybe? I know Gandalf is one that a lot of people find extraordinary. Joker, Aragorn, obviously that's a big one, but right here I can say, judging from me, I think this looks the most premium. Like, it looks like the most premium paint work. The paint job, it does look pretty exceptional. We're gonna have to wait to see some more photos when the official pre-order drops, but from what we can see, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker is looking pretty spectacular. I think they did a great job. And yeah, I zoomed in here, but let me zoom out so you can see his whole body. I think this looks great. It looks like it's pretty accurate. He's a very skinny guy in the movie, Arthur Fleck. Shout out to my skinny kings out there. Y'all already know. But this looks really great. He's out here holding his finger, and maybe they're hinting maybe he's gonna have a cigarette or a cigar. I'd imagine he'd have that. He had it like 95% of the film. He was smoking a lot. But I think this looks amazing. I'm really liking it. But let's go into some more photos. This one is maybe even better, honestly. I think this one is a showstopper, and this just gives me a flashback of when I was at the Vegas event, because at the Vegas event, if you didn't know, they had this in 1/3 scale, and if I don't remember, like, it looks like they shrink rated. It literally is the exact same thing, 3rd scale to 6th scale. The sculpt looks about the same, so it kind of tells you that maybe a hint of future things. If we see a 3rd scale from Queen, you can do it back the same exact thing in 6th scale like they did here, and they showed that. I think they said that in an interview with Justin, so that's very exciting to see. Let me know what you guys think about that, but I'm excited about it. I think this is just a beautiful look for Joaquin. The pose is very, very specific, very unique, and that scene of him in the bathroom is pretty iconic. I'd say a lot of people find that scene pretty interesting, of him just doing that melodic dancing. You know the scene I'm talking about. And look at the hair. I love the way it has like that wet texture. I hope when this pre-order drops, that stays like as a thing when we get this in hand, because this is Rhodium. This is their highest state figure. So hopefully the sculpt is like this. I think this is the best rooted we've seen from INART, 1000%. I think this looks exceptional. The paint apps look insane. I love the bloody effect on his above his mouth and then under his lip. This is after he got beat up by the 3 Subway guys, and he absolutely annihilated them. But yeah, this is a pretty stunning piece. What do you guys think about this? I think it looks amazing. The likeness, the proportions, everything looks great. Yeah, just a showstopper for sure. But like, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show the 3rd one in just a second. Let me find it. Let me swipe through all these photos. There we have it. This is the 3rd version of Joaquin. So we are getting officially INART's first 3-pack, and maybe the first ever 3-pack, or was there some other 3-pack by Hot Toys? I don't know, but a 3-pack. Oh my goodness, we are screwed with our wallets. This is going to be absolutely just insanely priced. Probably, I'd imagine it might be 1,500 plus, which is kind of insane, but I think people are still going to latch onto it. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I feel like all I need is the first photo I showed. I need the certain one of him. This one is like, it's cool, but it's not $1,500 I need. Cool. Like, I just don't need this look for Joaquin. As cool as it is, it's kind of like a silly, interesting way to show him. It wasn't this like insanely like must have a need from the movie. I just, all I need, like I said before, is that one scene to recreate with him. But regardless, they had to find some exception to make this premiumly priced, and I guess that was the best way that they can do it. But for me, if there was a way I could just single pack this and get this, that's what I would do. I really don't think I need multiple versions of Joaquin Phoenix, but this and the bathroom one. The bathroom one's pretty badass. I like that one. It's growing on me, but this is the one I talked about in my previous video that I must have need. So I'm kind of like, I'm conflicted because I always wanted a Joaquin, but to go out and spend 1,500 is kind of insane. But maybe I'm crazy enough to do it. Let me know in the comments if you are, because this is probably going to be stuck on a 3-figure window and it's going to be super expensive. So I don't know. It's a little controversial, I'd say the least. I don't know. For me, it's a little controversial because I am like, I do really want it, but spending that much is crazy. But I do want this figure so freaking badly, and I do love the movie. So we're gonna find out. But more than likely, I will pick this up. Let's go into the next figures coming up, and let's go to a very, for me, controversial, into a lot of collectors out there controversial as well. They have the Christopher Reeve Superman, and honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe I hate on Hot Toys, so I gotta do the same when INART shows something that I don't like. I personally think that the Christopher Reeves is a miss. I don't think this looks very good at all, if I'm being honest. Maybe that's a little harsh. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I feel like the sculpt is not there. I feel like the likeness is off. Dare I even say it, the original Hot Toys maybe better likeness. Maybe that's a little controversial. I don't know. And also, I will explain that I feel like the proportions look really weird on his chest. Like, it's like extruding out, and it just looks very weird. Like, it doesn't look like what I'm used to seeing from INART when they have perfect proportions, tailoring. And also, another thing I noticed, I don't know if this is accurate. You got y'all Christopher Reeve super fans got to let me know. I'm the Cavill boy. You already know this. The cufflinks around his wrist, they look like they're like pushed out. Like, you could see the outline of it. Is that accurate to the movie? I don't know. Let me know. But judging from me myself, I feel like that looks weird. Like, it looks off or something. So what I will say is all of these are prototypes, so don't shoot me. Don't shoot me down in the comments. I understand they haven't done the pre-order. This may get Aragorn. We know this. They've shown previous stuff that didn't look too great, and it went from 0 to 100 real quick. So hopefully, INART, if you're listening, I do think a lot of people's consensus on this needs work. This needs a better sculpt, possibly better proportions, and maybe better tailoring. I don't know. The cape, I feel like it also looks kind of weird on the edges there, but maybe that's accurate to the movie. Like I said, I really don't know. But what I will say is that the Christopher Reeve, I'm not too crazy about it, if I'm being honest. Nothing here really is insane to me, and I think a lot of people out there are saying they're not really much a fan of this. And this too is, I think, better, but it might just be because he has glasses on. It's blocking the rest of his likeness. Because to me, I just think that the likeness, they didn't capture it. They didn't get that INART, 9 to 10 mark. They got like a 8, maybe a 7.5, maybe even a 7. I don't know, but yeah, something is definitely off. I do like the base though. It's interesting base, but I just feel like, I don't know, maybe they rushed it. Something just doesn't seem perfect there to me. And well, it does look perfect. Y'all already know. You gotta show this. The Batman being shown, and oh my god, this, please just look like this on my shelf. Please, please, please look like this on my shelf. I cannot wait for this. Y'all already know the INART Pattinson is 100% coming home day one. I'm getting that, and I cannot wait. Every single time I see photos of this damn thing, it just itches me more and more to get it. I know y'all Pattinson fans. Let me know in the comments. You're itching for it as well. There's a ton of people waiting for this. They're like, holy shit, this needs to release already because I need a Pattinson on my shelf, and I need an INART version of it. And I know a lot of people are hyped for it. So drop your love in the comments below, because y'all Pattinson fans are the GOATs, because he's the GOAT. But yeah, we have another photo of Pattinson here. The suit also just looking great. Look at the detailing on that. Sculpt still looks great. I think it looks fine. I feel like, I don't know if it's the angle, but he looks like a little chubby or something. It looks kind of weird, but it might be the angle of the way the photo was taken. It just looks a little off there, but maybe that's just the way the photo was taken. I mean, look at the detail on this. Looks smoking. Looks pretty smoking. I cannot wait for this piece. Just, whoo, I'm telling y'all, if you haven't gotten this one, just saying, it looks pretty beautiful. Another one. Kiko, where you at? Because I think this is another one that's controversial. So I think I'm like a two out of the rest of the figures are controversial. I think that this Daenerys is off. I don't know what happened here. I think that this maybe have been rushed. The expression, I feel like the sculpt just looks very weird. Like she looks kind of like scared. I don't know. Like her eyebrows like seem like she's like frightened, but like her face is straight. Something about the expression looks weird. And another thing that's controversial, a half sculpted, half rooted sculpt. Interesting choice. I feel like for me, I don't think that was the right call. I feel like you should have just, I don't know, because I feel like doing all sculpted might have looked worse because like the hair just sticking out in the front sculpted might have looked bad. But I feel like your half of your head being rooted and then half of it sculpted just looks even weirder. Like I don't know why they did that. Maybe like people explained, doing rooted hair on the top with the braids was too hard for them to do. It might have just been impossible to do in 6 scale or just too time consuming. So their best opportunity was doing sculpted and rooted. But I don't know. To me, I think this is off. I think this definitely is one of those ones where, again, it's not the pre-order yet, so we can wait. Hopefully, INART, you're listening to this because I think a lot of collectors out there are in agreement with me that this definitely needs work. I mean, look at the side by side. There's no question. It's off. It's not Daenerys. It's not a 10 Daenerys. It's not a Gandalf version of a likeness because those ones are like bang on. This one, nah, I think you missed. But let me know. Maybe I'm wrong in the comments. Y'all let me know. Or you're like, you see it. Is it perfectly fine for you? But I got these photos. I think off Daniel in the Facebook group. So shout out to him. Yeah, it's just not ideal. Honestly, I feel for the Daenerys simps out there. I don't see it, man. I think this is a miss. I think this is a misstep. INART usually nail prototypes, but this one is another off one, including the Reeves. But like I said, Aragorn was also off, and it turned out perfect in the end. So we'll just have to wait and see until the official pre-order photos drop. But right here, I don't know, man. These just seem a little bit rushed so far, but let's keep going into a couple sculpts. Let's go into something good because that was 2 negative ones off the bat. So let's go to this one. I guess we can show. I don't know the photo here, but I'll have to find it. But let me pull this up in the meantime. Actually, let's go to this. This is an interesting move. 12 scale. Where are the 12 scale guys at? Who's interested in this? A 12 scale Dark Knight Batman. Very, very interesting call because as people have explained, where's the 6 scale? People are like, where is the Christian Bale 6 scale? That's what everyone really wants. People are saying, why are you prioritizing 12 scale when we don't even have the 6 scale yet? I think it's interesting. I'm probably not going to be in on this. The joints look like they're not even that noticeable for a 12 scale. It looks more like a realistic version of a 12 scale, which is kind of unique. I like how INART did that. It's kind of cool to see them dive into a different, scale. Not going to be something that I'm too interested in, but end of the day, it's their company. If it works for them, then that's just the way they're going to do it. But let me share this really quick before we go into that. But I think it's fine. It looks cool, interesting. I don't know too much about this. Any 12 scale people out there, let me know. Does this look like next level stuff? Because to me, when I see 12 scale, it looks like a toy. It looks cheapy, but this looks like a premium version of that. So it's kind of interesting. It's a very interesting look. But I'm going to share this really quick and try and find Gandalf while we wait. I mean, not Gandalf. Close to Gandalf, but not Gandalf. I'm going to go to, I believe, yeah, the next one's going to be Dumbledore, which is one that is, honestly, a lot of people are hyped for. I think it looks really good. I think this was one of those ones where it was definitely a win. It was a win when it showed the prototype. So let me find it really quick. So give me 1 second. Should have had this already ready. Come on, man. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed. Okay, here, I found it. There we go. Okay. Now let me pull it up. What do you all think? Because to me, Dumbledore's looking pretty fire. They did that. They did his beard justice. Like, damn, I gotta scroll down for that shit. That's a big ass beard, man. I respect to Dumbledore. He's gotta be able to deal with that. That's kind of wild. But regardless, Dumbledore's looking fire. This is kind of giving me that just Gandalf vibes. I feel like they nailed the portrait here. This is one of those ones where I'm like, shit, like if it stays like this, you knocked it out of the park, INART. You did a great job. The hat looks very nice, tailor fitted on, doesn't look off or anything. Glasses look very like little tiny 6 scale glasses, but look very accurate and just very great. So I think INART can pat themselves on the back for this one. Nothing here is making me nervous or worried. This is one of those ones where they hit the nail on the head. They did a great job. Thorin, another one where people are like, why? But I think people are saying the consensus is that this is a win. It's a good sculpt. It's got great likeness. So, hey, I'm happy for Thorin fans out there. Anyone who are fans out there, let me know. The Hobbit, kind of a cool, interesting outfit. Honestly, I like the little fur coat. Very nicely detailed. You can see the tailoring here. This looks like a really amazing figure, regardless of what people think of like, yeah, why didn't you do Legolas? Why didn't you do something else? I get it, but hey, they did a great job on this prototype here. And we got another look at Dumbledore in his full robes. I mean, not really much serious. Just got a baggy draped outfit on. It's a pretty simple look, but hey, they did great. They did an amazing job. The rooted hair, rooted eyebrows that people were joking about, that is there. rooted eyebrows are a thing now. A rooted INART eyebrow. Wow. And then we got the full look of Daenerys here. That's, again, I still think definitely needs work. The base is pretty badass, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a Game of Thrones guy, but let me know in the comments. Is that a pretty badass base or what? I think it's pretty sweet. Is there any really thing else I missed? I think that's pretty much everything from the event itself. I'm going to show this where it shows all of them, and I'm going to kind of just give my like full just overall thoughts of how this event worked. Oh, really quick, well, last thing, just want to show this really quick, because it's just the goat, so we gotta get that released. But anyways, let's go into the recap here. We have all the figures. So what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. I know all of you people watching out there, y'all INART fans, y'all Hot Toy fans, anyone out there who's into 6 scale. Did INART hit with their Wonder Festival showcase? I think for the most part they did, but there is some things that are just like a little head scratcher, especially with the Christopher Reeve. Honestly, like I said, I feel like y'all boy Christopher Reeve, they didn't do him justice. Cavill was amazing. I actually didn't show Cavill. We could try and find that before the video ends, but I don't know. I feel like you hit your Superman with the Henry Cavill. Yeah, maybe some not accurate stuff with the proportions and the suit, but the sculpts they absolutely nailed. They did a great job, or pretty damn close to nailed. But with the Reeve, I don't know. I don't see it. I think they need to update that definitely. But just going from left to right, Christian Bale, we'll say that's a win. The 112 scale, it's a win. I don't think there's anyone saying it's bad or anything. It looks great. People are going to be definitely saying, yes, let's see this now in 6 scale, but that's definitely going to happen. So don't worry, guys. It's going to happen, but the question is when. Joaquin Phoenix, I think that's a mega hit. That's the grand slam of the event for sure. I think all of them are wins. Just the fact that, do I need 3? Do you need 3? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you kind of like, ugh, like it's kind of annoying how it's going to be stuck to 3? Because I'm kind of feeling that right now. I feel like I don't need 3, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And then Christopher Reeve, both of them, I think being kind of misses, the controversial pieces. I think that they definitely need work. And when you compare the old Hot Toys one, I think people, they thought it was going to be like a 0 to 100, but it seems like it's kind of comparable sculpt wise. I thought it'd be a lot stronger. His neck also looks super thick. Maybe that's the way the photo is just here. I don't know, but regardless, I think the Superman needs work. Reeve Superman. Dumbledore, win. Daenerys, miss. I think that's a miss. That might be, I hate to say it, but maybe the worst one at the event. Not to say it's like terrible or anything, but I just think that the likeness is off. It needs work, and the half rooted, half sculpted is very strange. And Thorin, I'd say, is a win. So regardless, everything else is a win, pretty much, other than Daenerys and Christopher Reeves. So I will say I'm not disappointed, as the title says. I'm just more so, again, like maybe they rushed out a couple stuff. It's not as like 10 out of 10s for every single one, and maybe that's not always going to happen. Maybe I'm thinking ahead too much, thinking too high. But hey, we've talked about it before. So if INART, you're listening, Daenerys and Christopher Reeve, I think you guys both need work, definitely, and hopefully they listen to that. And all of you guys in the comments, I'm telling you, if you're watching the video, comment below, because INART have said they listen to the community feedback. So anyone who has thoughts, the Daniels out there, the inaccuracies people, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do y'all think about everything here? Were you happy about this Wonder Festival event? Are you hyped for the Joaquin Phoenix 3-pack? Are you scared for the price? Give me your price predictions, all that fun stuff. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. It's 2 a.m. here. I got to get these videos out for y'all. I don't care how late it is. So if you can just show your appreciation and hit that like and subscribe button, then we'll all have a happy day. But thank you all for watching. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Oh,